Welcome back. So today we have a first EOS session. I think the whole thing is available to rewatch, but if you just want a quick recap, this is the short version that I'm going to be showing. So we started from scratch, as I said we would, and we created this co-args repository that's also on GitHub, and I will be posting the link in the description below. So everything is here, and there's this nodes subdirectory has everything. So here's the startup. So these are the commands that we ran. We really started make dir, initialization, etc. And then we started by retrieving the data. So this we did this, and then, as I said, one of the things that I'm interested as part of this project is learning polars. So far I've been using pandas, and I will be, I think polars is the hot new thing in Python data analysis, if such a thing exists, and so I'm going to be learning how to use it. So I spent a bit of time. I was going to use the we, but actually I spent a bit of time struggling and not really understanding how things worked. But everything's here, and so one important thing is normally I will work on using Git, and I'll have a main repository, and I will work a bit on things, and then only commit to that main repository things that are sort of good enough that I want to keep, because many things, you just do exploration data analysis and you don't actually want to keep that code. But here I'll be using this other repository called log, where I will be putting everything, and so at the end of every session I'll put the things in the log. So here I logged I think maybe I did this slightly incorrectly actually. So I put so I think this explore file, actually I meant to put this in the log. Actually I guess I did commit it. Here, after a little bit of fighting with polars, we loaded this file from the GMGC, which contains basically a big table for each sample in the data set, how many reads in a normalized fashion map to a particular gene in the deep ARG database. Then we binarized this, and then we showed the display, and actually I don't have it here anymore, but I can actually pull it up real quick. I guess I need to be in the right environment. I'm gonna pull it up real quick. Let's see. Yeah, and then I show that we got this plot here. Okay, right, and so this is the so this is here. You can see that there's a fair number of antibiotic resistant genes that are present in only a very small number of samples, so those we will not be so interested in. We will also not be interested on the rightmost hand side, where we have genes that are present in the vast majority of samples, but there's actually a very nice middle ground where we will be able to observe some genes that co-occur more than others. Right? I discussed that we can ask about co-occurrence at the genomic level, things that occur in the same genome, or things that co-occur in the same metagenome. Here we'll actually be exploring the two questions, and then ideally we will be able to see a little bit of a relationship between those two slightly different questions. And so yeah, so this is what we did today. I mean, in the stream, obviously there was a lot more back and forth, including me fighting with polars and looking up the documentation. But everything will be there. I've also discussed that. So I think the biggest difference in how I work normally versus how I'll be working here is that here I'll be writing a lot more things down. So here I started, very, very preliminary, but this will keep expanding more and more. So, all right. So feel free to join the mailing list or the Discord. I'll put all links to all of these things in the description below, and feel free to join the next stream, or if you just want to catch up on the short recaps. So that you're free to do that as well. And so I will see you next week, and have fun.